You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/Inkdependence keeps this blog ad-free. Hey folks, welcome to Inkdependence.com. I'm Mike, and this is Kala, Nostalgia, Abstraction, Ocean Breeze. So many names for one little bottle of ink. And it's this one. It looks like this. These Kala inks are, these are top of my list right now. I'm really enjoying these guys. And also, I'm going to have samples of, I think, the entire line, like 30 some odd inks of these. So those will be coming up in the future, hopefully. This is Ocean Breeze, which is the first Kala Nostalgia ink that I actually got. I bought this from Jet Pens a little while ago. January or something, maybe? I don't know. We'll see on my... my ink journal. It is a pigmented ink. It is man, this is a cool ink, and this is one that kind of started it all for me with these Kala Nostalgias. I was such a big fan of this one. I had to get another, and I got another one. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy the rest of the set that I can get, so I did. So let's check this one out. Bam! All right, so these inks are pigmented, which means you have this interesting sort of like, I don't know, matte, sort of dusty sort of finish. I really like that look. I think it's fun, and the nibs I've tried it in, which are these two. This is a Franklin-Christoph Panther 40 with a double broad sig. My wife, of course, makes those, but this one is so darn good. So, you know, not at all biased, but great in here. And also, this is my Diplomat Aero Flame. This is a gorgeous pen, and it has a regular old medium Yovo nib in there. Nothing crazy going on with that one. I got a little bit of... Must have shaken it around there. But yeah, nothing weird going on with that nib, just a regular old medium. And in both of these pens, this has been a great ink. The flow on these, I would say, is pretty perfect. This is my usual Rhodia 80 grams per square meter. It's my fun, like, Galen leatherworking notepad holder. I'm almost, I don't have that many pages left on this little pad. I'm going to get me some more Rhodia. On the 20-pound paper, there was a little bit of very minor bleed, so... you look down here, yeah, right there, you'll see there's nothing really going on here except from there's little feathers. I got a couple little feathers down in here, and maybe some up here on this eye, but not a whole lot in terms of feathers, and that's from a double broad sig. Of course, remember, this paper is like the worst paper available. This is whatever is in your office copier, probably. This has got some like real minor bleed, just like a few spots here and there where I paused, or there was a weak spot in the fiber or something like this, but the Staples 20-pound is not great. So there you go. All right, but I think it looks good on there nonetheless. As far as qualities, we have a pigmented ink, and we have some mild shading. You'll see a little bit of that here and there, but not a ton, because pigmented inks are generally fairly well saturated, and these are no exception. So as far as comments and stuff, man, I really like this one, and this is supposed to be waterproof, so we'll see about that here in just a sec. So let's go ahead and see if it's waterproof. Then we'll look at it on a couple of other papers. Then we'll look at some color comparisons. There aren't terribly many, because this is a weirdly, like, it's not, is it unique? I don't know, but it's not like anything really I have in my collection. So we'll see what we got here. All right, let's check out the waterproofness. Some other words there, because that's always fun. Get a little bit of a shake and a shimmy. And yeah, nothing, which I'm not surprised by. This pigmented ink is really darn good at being waterproof. Go ahead and blot that up with my handy dandy blotter. There we go. And yeah, nothing here. No movement there at all. Yeah, I got a little bit of blue from the paper towel, but that's all we got there. Okay, so is it waterproof? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this one gets a waterproof. Look at that, nothing. All right, cool. Oh, and I bought this from Jet Pens, as I said. This is a 30 ml bottle for $10.75, which I think is a fine price. I think that's a good price for this ink. All right. So this is the chromatography on this ink, and you do see that it moved a bit, of course, which is, like, I was a little surprised by that, honestly. I thought that probably you wouldn't see really any movement here, given that you don't see any movement here. But yeah, a little bit. Nothing huge, but you know, not that many like colors or whatever in here. You've got sort of this dark, I don't know, bronzy color, like a tarnished bronze or something. You got like this greenish tint in there. But pretty solid ink, and that's, I guess I'm not surprised, being a pigmented ink. Maybe there's not that many pigments. I don't know how that stuff works. All right, let's look at some other papers. firstly, I have my Tomoe River ink journal here, and there it is. So it looks like looks like I got it in October. I've had this longer than I thought, and actually I've had it in both these pens longer than I thought too. I mean, with all the COVID-19 and stuff, I haven't been writing as much as usual. But you know, I keep refilling these. Actually, is what's going on. How much do I got left of this stuff? I can't actually see through the bottle. I know I've put several fills in both of these pens, so you know I've been writing through it, but it looks pretty darn nice. I think from the double broad sig, you get that sort of the ink spread out a bit more, so it looks a little bit lighter. It looks more green, and then here like an olivey sort of green, and then from this medium regular nib, you get a darker tone generally. Not a huge amount darker, but some. Then here in my Inky Fingers currently inked book, this is wheat straw paper. You'll see the same kind of thing going on where you get slightly darker over here than here, but I think in both cases this is a really cool looking ink. Like it just looks neat. Yeah. All right. Then let's go ahead and take a look at some color comparisons. There's the Kala Nostalgia. Let's go a little closer. There's the Kala Nostalgia Ocean Breeze. And then I picked out a couple that were kind of close. This one is another pigmented ink. This is from Rohr and Klingner. This is clearly more of a piney green. I haven't actually used Emma here, but I would probably like it, I guess. I've used a couple of the R&K sketch inks, and I really liked one of them, and I didn't really care for the orange. And then I kind of went, and then I didn't get excited for some reason, but I got to go back and try Emma. Then we've got, what else here? This is Robert Oster's Asterkiza Olive, which I have a sample of from my friend Sandra. And if you're looking for a non-pigmented ink that has some of those like murky green characteristics, I would go for this one. Also, this is just a cool looking ink. I haven't had a chance to ink it up yet in an actual pen, so I haven't written the title up here or whatever, but this looks very cool. It's got a lot of depth, it's got a lot of different colors and stuff going on, but not pigmented. And then the next two actually come from the Kala series. Because the thing about these inks is that they actually, like, a lot of them look a lot alike. So this is Kala Nostalgia Blue Lagoon Vapor, which you've already seen on the channel, because I reviewed that one already. And then this is Kala Nostalgia Winter Dawn. And these are all, like, riffs on a theme, I think. This is the lightest, and then this one's kind of got, like, a tannish, brownish kind of character to it, and this one leans a bit greener. So, like, do I think you need all three of these? No, I don't think you do. But, like, pick the one that you like the best, because these all have acted pretty much the same. And so, you know, it's an interesting thing. But I would like to see more variation, and I am looking forward to getting that whole set of Kala inks, because I know there's a lot of crazy variation in there. So there you go. All right, so this has been Kala Nostalgia Ocean Breeze, a pigmented ink that has got some serious waterproofness and comes with a really dope-looking color if you like these murky greens like I do. If you're looking for something a little bit different, go for that. I think it's neat. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and I will see y'all later. Peace out.